I am dressed in winter gear in the middle of the desert, around 72, 73 degrees, because I'm about to enter what are called the ice caves here in St. Anthony, Idaho. This adventure is being lit by the Paleblue headlamp powered by the Paleblue AA rechargeable battery. So far, the Paleblue battery is held up, being traveled with, dropped, x-rayed. Now, we're gonna see how it holds up in cold, wet cave conditions. So first off, we climb through this little hole right here, and then there's another opening, and we climb into the cave. It's gonna be wet, and it's gonna be cold. Let's see how this goes. All right. Oh. This is not an easy cave to get into. It's not hard, but it's fun. Okay. Now this cave is also a lava tube. There are a lot of lava tubes here in Idaho. Actually, we have a bird's nest right here. Let's see if we can see this one. So Paleblue sent me this headlamp to try it out. I've taken it now into 2 different caves. This will be the 3rd. And so far, I really like it. This huge button on the top makes it very easy to control. A single tap turns it on low. Another tap turns it on high. Another tap turns it off. At any point, I can press and hold, and the floodlights turn on. And that's really nice in a cave, because when it's too bright, if you get up against a wall, you're blinded, and it's miserable. Let's see how this goes. Whoa. Well, it looks like this adventure might be very short-lived. This cave is completely flooded out. Maybe another time of year would be better to come back, because otherwise we are going to be soaking wet by the time we get in there. We just found another entrance, but I don't know if it's the same cave. So let's take a look. It's cold in here. Does it dead end? Well, short-lived adventure, but it's not a very deep cave. It's almost a grotto, but adventure is adventure, and it's fun. Unfortunately, we can't control the elements. That being said, this headlamp still held up pretty well. My original plan coming out here was that it was supposed to be a sunny day, and I was going to show off some of these products in a sunny day, but it is downpouring. Actually, it's just lighting up a little bit. I am in a completely surrounded by trees area on an extremely overcast and downpouring day. And I set up the Paleblue solar panel to show that it can handle a little rain. It's fine. But what I didn't expect was that and it can still charge my devices even in the rain on an overcast day. I can't imagine it's fast, but with the Paleblue AA batteries, you only need about 15 minutes of charge to get the full 1.5 volts. Yeah, it's not gonna last as long as I'd like, but I'm gonna get the full voltage out of a battery with this guy in very little time. So I'm thoroughly impressed. I am very, very impressed with the Paleblue solar panel. You can see it's not even in a good position. If I get out of these trees, it'd probably work a lot better. But long story short, extremely impressive. I strongly recommend the Paleblue solar panel. As you can see, the road is washed out, and I'm in a low cell coverage area. So what are my options? Well, I have my ham radio, and thanks to the Paleblue 21-watt solar panel, which is weather resistant, I'm able to charge this guy in just over an hour. Fully charged, this radio will give me about a day and a half's worth of regular use before I need to charge it again. So just a little over an hour of this gives me almost 2 days of this. On an overcast day like this where it's raining on and off, it's probably in my best interest to keep my radio plugged in until it is fully charged, because it's going to keep the battery topped off. I can even keep it on and the speaker really loud, so I'll be able to hear it as I'm getting ready for camp.